How's it going, YouTube? Welcome to another episode of The Prelude. Today I'm going to be working on my 2000 Toyota Tundra with the 4.7 V8. It has a mass airflow sensor issue. So I was driving and the truck just turns off. Rush hour traffic, it was scary. Turns off. I started it back up. It managed to stay running. But the idle was rough. It was like terrible. When I was starting to accelerate, it would hesitate. I would have to like really give it gas, and it would go. But once I reached higher speeds, it would stay running fine, like no problem. A little bit of sputtering here and there, but it would manage to catch itself. Kind of felt like a misfire, and it would eventually just catch and go. It would just go. But at the lower ends, it was like sputtering terribly. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to clean the mass airflow sensor first before I replace the sensor, because they can be a little expensive. I'm inside the truck. I'm gonna see if it does it. It should start, and then it's gonna die. So I'm gonna plug in my scan tool or code reader, see what it tells me, if I can find it. Okay. This isn't a bad little scan tool or code reader. It's okay. Let's see. I'll wait for this thing to link up. Key on, engine off. It's already 80 degrees here in Colorado, and it's only almost 10. So we got 3 codes. Let's see, read codes, see what pops up. Mass or volume airflow circuit. Okay, so mass airflow sensor code there. Intake temperature sensor code 02, probably caused by the mass airflow sensor as well. And that one, mass airflow sensor. Okay, so I'm going to try to go to live data here. Come on. And see if the mass airflow sensor is even reading anything when I try to start it. So 0.26. I think at idle it should be definitely over that. So let's see. I'm gonna try to start it. I'll try to keep this camera as steady as possible. We'll read. Come on. So nothing changes. The truck starts and then dies. So alrighty guys, so on this Toyota 4.7 V8, This is a mass airflow sensor, held on by 2 screws here. We'll unplug it and then we'll remove it. So just push the tab down and it should pop out. It's been on there for a little bit, so. Okay, so after getting the connector off, I'm going to remove these 2 screws and the mass airflow sensor should just pop out. I'm going to first clean it with mass airflow sensor cleaner, CRC brand. Not sponsored. That's what my buddy would say. Miss that guy. Anyway, so I'm going to take those off and we'll spray it. Alrighty guys, so after removing those 2 screws, the mass airflow sensor should just pop out, slide out of there. And I'm not sure if you're able to see that in there. It does look a little bit dirty. So what this sensor does, it measures the amount of air going into your engine, and the computer kind of takes that information and measures how much fuel to go into the cylinder and all that, you know. So I'm gonna spray it and hopefully get some results. So we get the sensor, pop this open, and you want to get those wires that are in there pretty well. I don't know if you guys can see that. Am I showing this right? Those wires up on top there. I'm gonna get up pretty close. Ow. It's cold. It didn't really hurt. It's just cold. Clean that sucker. Alrighty. Hopefully that worked. So now, before we put this back in there, we're gonna let it air dry for about 30 minutes, just so it's completely dry. We don't want to short it and all, you know. Alrighty guys, so after installing the sensor and plugging it back in, we're gonna go try and start it, and hopefully, fingers crossed, man, I don't have to buy a sensor. They're on back order. Well, it did get the truck to start, but on my live data here on the scan tool, or code reader, sorry, it's still not changing anything. So I'm thinking it's gonna need a new sensor. So I'm gonna go ahead and order a sensor. It is idling pretty rough. The funny thing is that it never threw a check engine light. Oh, let's see. It's trying to stay alive. Comes back to an idle. Very low idle though. Okay, so I'm gonna throw a new sensor at it. Welcome back. There's a couple of days later, and I had to order a new mass airflow sensor, and I have it installed. The truck's running fine right now. Here's the old one, just so you guys know I'm not lying, okay? I'll go show you the proof. It looks a little different. I had to order it off of Amazon. Everywhere, nobody had it, and if they did, they would have to order it. So either way, I ordered it, but off of Amazon, because it was, you know, money's tight nowadays with gas prices and stuff. But yeah, let me show you. It looks a little different, but it's working. Alrighty guys, so Engine's running. No. This is the new one. Amazon part. Old one. It's thinner. And it the connector, the connection side, it kind of like goes up at a 90 degree and then over. But it still plugs in snugly, which is good. So yeah. Let's go see the live data, just so you guys know that it's actually reading compared to the previous reading that we were getting. Okay guys, so this is at idle 3.87. Remember, it wouldn't change from 0.26. It's actually reading now. I'm going to give it some gas and it should increase. And that's revving at 1500 RPM. Let go of the gas, it actually stays alive, it doesn't die. Still running. The exhaust looks like it's burning off everything that was thrown into the catalytic converter, the tailpipe. Anyways. Alrighty guys, that ends this video. Hopefully it helped you guys figure out what was going on with your vehicle. P0101 Toyota Tundra. Please like, subscribe, comment if you found this video helpful, and I'll see you guys next time.